welcome to another video. This is the very busy Johor Bahru or KLSentral station. To my right is the train terminal. To my left, that takes you to the Immigration and Customs Complex for those heading to Woodlands in Singapore. And right below is the bus that I'm going to take from KLSentral to the Senai International Airport for my flight to Subang Kuala Lumpur with Firefly. Come join me. The ticket counter for Causewaylink is on the ground floor to your right as you descend the escalator. If you have the time, there are food stalls along the way. If not, just head to the very end. Normally the bus will be at platform 1. If it's not there, just walk around the corner and you should see it. The bus is okay. Seats comfortable, but really not much legroom. We arrived at the airport after a 40-minute ride. Overall, a cheap and efficient way to the airport in Senai. I give Causewaylink 3 stars. I arrived early at the airport at about 2:40 and check-in counters were not open. They told me to come back an hour and a half before departure. That would be at 3:30. So exactly at 3:30 I turned up once again at the check-in counters, and there were a few people already in line. Check-in was pretty fast. The check-in staff was also very friendly. She helped me change my seat to a better seat, and so overall I would say this was a very good check-in experience. I would give Firefly 5 stars. The Senai Airport has a very good departure area where there are many shops and cafes. There's also very good views of the apron area. The inbound flight arrived late and boarding started at what would have been departure time. Today, I'm flying the oldest ATR in the Firefly fleet. The leather-covered seats are comfortable with good leg room at my exit row seat, but tight at all the other rows. The seat and carpets were clean, but there was certainly a need for some cleaning in the nooks and crannies. I would rate the cabin 3 stars. "10 minutes behind schedule, we taxi out to the runway with slight rain and a rainbow by the runway. The crew on this flight were cheerful and friendly in their smart uniforms. They were willing to engage with passengers, and I give the crew 5 stars. Once the seatbelt sign was switched off, service began with peanuts and curry puffs, which is a pastry stuffed with chicken curry. This was followed by a selection of soya bean, juice and water. Firefly still provides the best in-flight refreshments on domestic flights over Peninsular Malaysia. I give them 5 stars. This was followed up with sales of souvenir items, and I picked this up for my cables and batteries. The crew then passed me a PDA for some feedback. We landed 17 minutes late at Subang Airport. Overall, the flight was excellent. If only they had been on time, had newer aircraft, and did a proper cleanup of the cabin, it would have been perfect. Overall, I would rate this flight 4 stars. Plane 17 minutes late. Here's the problem. I'm trying to catch the Skypark train service from the terminal here into KLSentral. It leaves at 6:30. I have less than 10 minutes. Don't think I'm going to make it, but let's see if we can. Now this is why I love flying into Subang Airport. Plane touchdown, I got off the plane at 6:17. This train leaves at 6:27. I had exactly 10 minutes to wait for my baggage, cross the road, cross the car park and get to the railway station, and I made it exactly at 6:27. I stepped on the train and it left. Hope that was calling it close. But so now this part is of the new service provided from Subang Airport to the city. It's called the Skypark Link. It costs 10 ringgit if you use a prepaid card like myself. I use the touch and go card. If you're paying by cash, it's 11 ringgit. There's a train just about once every hour, sometimes 15 minutes, sometimes an hour and 10. So you need to check the schedules to see whether the train is suitable for you. So it takes 30 minutes to get from Subang Airport all the way to KLSentral. And because I'm arriving at peak hours, the road to the airport, from the airport, is usually chock-a-block. So this is the fastest way at this time to get into the city. There are luggage racks, and the seats were comfortable but tatty and have seen much better days. The cabin also needs a good clean up. The train makes one stop at Subang Jaya, where you can connect with the Kelana Jaya Line LRT and the KTM commuter to Port Klang. While affordable at 11 ringgit during off-peak times, it would be better to just take a taxi or a ride share such as Grab, as you get door-to-door service for just a little bit more. The schedule is also not user-friendly, with different timings, and the average 1 hour between each train is hardly helpful. A fixed time and maybe 30-minute frequency would make it more attractive. Overall, I would rate this Skypark Link service 3 stars. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, like, share and subscribe.